whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's up?
Looking to throw. May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him ran complete. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. The Patriots are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawks defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
5. Crazy.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Here's May. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Santos. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Straight ahead, Walker. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnston. Open man. He's got his tight end, Elijah Arroyo. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Johnston. He completes this to Walker. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
They'll run on first down. Groves. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Over the middle and complete to Shaheed. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. From the 10, 1st and goal. Now a handoff looking right. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Patriots nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
What's that? Hey, what's that? Crazy! Crazy!
To the air, May. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he'll go out near midfield at 49.
14 yards on the play.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Now he's going to step up and run. But I think the ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. Spot, remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and short now following the fumble.
Five. Crazy.
To throw, it's May. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Let's go.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. First play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Johnston. Throw out wide to Walker. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Hey, what's that?
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's Williams here for the catch and the comebacker. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here goes tonight. What's that? 5.
They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Santos. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
You're on the ball.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
70, Timberwolf. Ready.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Trevion Henderson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, it took them a little while, but they are on the board here in this 3rd quarter, and now with a chance to tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly out of the game, but not in this case. Now they have something to build on and a chance to mount a comeback.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
19, Tiger.
Looking to throw. Johnston. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnston. And he's got his man on the out route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 60
Looking to throw. Johnston. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. 53 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now Narveson for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Seahawks 14, Patriots 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
2nd and 2. He finds his man complete. It's Joseph. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Crazy.
From the shotgun, it's May. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected. But this is a good pickup here for the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Five. Now here goes tonight.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
They'll look to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
At the Seahawks 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw here.
And he swung out wide here for Henderson.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Crazy.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
You got that? Hey, what's that?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 2nd and 11. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Stevenson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
The extra point now for Borregales.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Come on.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 17-yard line.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Johnston. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
60 Eagles, 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, Johnston. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And some room to run now. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there. Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Walker. And he stopped immediately there.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Yep,
back to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Well, the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it. They only need a yard here. Third down and 1 after the penalty. They give it off here to the tight end. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Crazy! Crazy! What's that? What's that?
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw. Johnston. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Johnston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Seahawks are on their way to a 2-0 start. Narbison now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
for Seattle.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.